I hope you are doing well. In my previous video, I have explained what is the law of demand and on which assumption it is based. Many students ask, what do you mean by the word assumption? Assumption means conditions which are required for the applicability of law of demand. Every law is based on certain assumptions. Now, after the assumption, you have to explain the schedule. What is a schedule? Schedule is a tabular representation of different quantities which are demanded at different prices. So, this schedule is explaining one individual's demand. So, you can see that as price is increasing, quantity demanded is decreasing. Now, after this schedule, you have to draw the curve. You can see that the demand curve is negatively sloped or downward falling curve. Why it is negatively sloped? Because when price rises, quantity demanded is less, and when price falls, quantity demanded is more. Means they are inversely related with each other. Thus, the curve is downward sloping curve. Now, when you draw the curve, two things you have to remember. Then, when you are explaining x and y axis, you have to represent that y axis is representing price and x axis is representing quantity demanded. Because when your paper will be corrected, all these things are taken care of. After drawing the curve, you have to explain the law, that how law is related with price. This is a one complete answer. Now after this, you may ask that what is a market demand schedule and market demand curve. Market demand curve is a horizontal summation of individual demand. Now when you draw the market demand schedule, you have to draw it like this. You have to show in one column the different prices, and other three columns you have to explain what are the quantities demanded by Mr. X, Mr. Y and Mr. Z. In this column I have added all the quantities which is demanded by Mr. X, Y and Z. So it is a horizontal summation of individual demand. Thus you will get this number. Now the question comes that whatever draw you will draw, that should be based on the schedule? No, it is not a necessity that whatever curve you will draw that will be based on the schedule. It may not. Marks will not be deducted if your curve is not based on schedule. So I will say that it's preferred that you draw freehand diagrams. But you have to mention always x-axis, y-axis. Y-axis is always representing price and x-axis is always representing quantity demanded. Now, if you have any queries related with this explanation, please you can either mail me or you can put your queries in the subscription box, like my video, subscribe my video, and in the next video I will be going to explain what are the factors affecting demand, because that is a very important question if you think it in examination point of view. So thank you, wish you good luck.